Hi Gemini, welcome to your reading. Hi Gemini, welcome to your reading. Today we're going to be doing one of the most important messages for you, Gemini. Okay, why? Because we're going to be taking a look at what you will be letting go, releasing, leaving behind, dumping behind in 2025, and also what blessings will be flowing into your life in 2026. I'm also wearing my white phantom quartz and peach moonstone bracelets. Okay, they carry the energy of clearing energy, renewal, and fresh beginnings. Okay, so if you like crystal bracelets like me, and if these energies resonate, reach out to you. You can feel free to check them in my shop in the link below. Okay, Gemini, let's get started. Let's pick 3 cards and see what energies you're gonna leave behind in 2025. Okay, first card, let's get this one. Ooh, judgment. Okay. Were you very judgy? Okay. Were you very judgy in 2025? No, that's not really what it means. But judgment, okay, is more of like a renewal, being refreshed kind of energy. So the energy I'm getting is, okay, perhaps you have been called a few times to be rebirthed, okay, in 2025. But I feel like I'm getting the energy like, Gemini, you have ignored a lot of signs. You have ignored a lot of opportunities, signs, and signals for you to truly follow your heart and truly follow your dream. Okay, you have been putting aside all these voices inside of you. Okay, perhaps you had voices inside of you, your higher self telling you you really need to put a stop to a situation, or you really need to do something about the situation, but you have been ignoring advices, you have been ignoring voices from your higher self, from your higher calling. So for 2025, we're going to leave that behind in that year. Okay, so for 2026, do try to listen to your intuition more. Okay. So let's see, what's the second card? What else are you leaving behind, Gemini? Ooh, the Emperor. Okay, leadership. Okay, leadership qualities. Emperor, being very firm, being very grounded. Okay, perhaps there was a lack of in this area in 2025. Okay, so perhaps you were supposed to lead a team, you're supposed to show leadership, or you were supposed to be, show that you're very grounded, you have boundaries, you have rules. Okay, but there was a lack of. So the energy I'm getting is that there could have been some time, where people cross the line. Okay, you have boundaries, but it wasn't set very clearly to others. And, when others crossed the boundaries, you forgave them, but, you weren't firm enough with them. So that was something that could have caused you a bit of, anxiety and anguish, and made you upset. Okay, so we're leaving that behind. We're going to release that as well. All right. Okay, and one more card for Gemini. Six of Cups. Okay, Six of Cups. So nice. A childhood dream. Okay, a childhood friend. Okay, being kind to others, being generous to yourself, having kindness, being childlike. Okay, yeah, being childlike. All right, so maybe perhaps in certain aspect in your life, in certain settings, you have been a bit more like a childlike person. Okay, but in that situation, you were supposed to be more serious, more humble, more professional, but you couldn't hide the side of you that was a bit more childlike and childish. So it could have brought you a little bit of embarrassing moments, okay? But it wasn't that too serious. Not it did not affect your life too much, okay, in a way, but we're gonna be leaving that and releasing that energy as well for 2025. Okay, let's put that in the past. Let's release them. Off you go. Okay, off you go. And let's get one affirmation card for 2025. Okay, and let's conclude 2025 and say goodbye with this affirmation. Make it happen today. Make it happen today. So for 2025, if you didn't make it happen today, then make it happen today. All right. So this is the conclusion for 2025. Bye-bye 2025. Let's leave it, put it back. Okay. So now let's take a look at the interesting one for 2026. What blessing, what abundance, what good stuff's coming for you. Okay. For Gemini, let's go. Let's start with spirit animal. Okay. What is the theme? What is the theme for Gemini in 2026? What is the theme for Gemini in 2026? This one. What's that? I have a giraffe here. It says visionary, visionary. Okay, what's the message? Rise above earthly matters. Excuse me. Let's start again. Rise above earthly matters. Glide through life with grace. You are able to see the right path. Stand tall in your self-worth and love with a big heart. Stand tall, standing tall, having vision. Okay, so in 2026, the theme here is visionary. So perhaps that's the energy that I'm getting for you, is that you will be able to see through a lot of matters. Okay, you will be able to guide a lot of people in a lot of matters. Could be work related, could be family related. Okay, you're the visionary. Okay, you're the leader. You're the one that gives very logical, practical, and workable ideas and solutions. Okay, visionary here. So let's see what tarot is gonna give us. Okay, for 2026 for Gemini. First card, first blessing for Gemini. The devil. Okay, wow, the devil as a blessing. You're not gonna believe it, okay? If you think the devil is bad energy, okay, no. The devil, okay, is making sure that you are not attached to the devil, okay? Self-realization, okay? You're gonna have the energy of self-realization, okay? Being able to look at yourself inside from top to toe and realize, hey, I have certain behaviors that isn't too positive. I need to change. I'm gonna cut away all these negative traits. Okay, so for Gemini, this is a very positive card. Okay, the devil. Okay, you're not gonna fall into bad patterns, bad habits, bad behaviors. Okay, addiction to phone, addiction to gaming, addiction to drugs even. Okay, addiction to lying, all those negative traits. Okay, you will be able to cut them out in your life in 2026. Okay, cutting them out in your life. Very nice. Okay, next, second blessing for Gemini. Oh, Three of Swords. Three of Swords. Okay, you would think that this is like heartbreak, grief, and loss. Okay, but I'm getting the energy of heart made of steel. Okay, a very strong heart. Okay, you're wearing and you will be so strong that knives are unable to cut through your heart. Okay, that's the energy I'm getting for you, Gemini. Strength. You're going to be so strong. Your heart is going to be so strong. Okay, you're going to be able to face any challenges, okay, with the heart of steel. Okay, you're not gonna, it's very related to the boundaries, okay, in the past. Okay, so you're gonna set your boundaries right in 2026, and you're not letting others affect your emotions. Okay, so third card, let's see what we have for Gemini. Third card. Oh, 10 of Cups. Okay, congratulations, Gemini. You have 10 of Cups, the ultimate happiness card. So in 2026, happiness is coming in for you. Family, loving energy. You're going to have a happy family. You're going to start a happy family. You might have a chance to get children, to have children if you're planning for children. Okay, you might be getting a new home. You might be upgrading your home. You might be, spending more quality time with your family as well. So very lovely energy here for Gemini. Okay, very nice. So I wish you all the best, Gemini. Let me know if it resonated. Make a comment here and let me know how is it similar to your situation, and it will help me very much in my next reading. All right. And I thank you so much for watching my video. Remember to subscribe to my channel so that you'll be able to find my videos again. And I'll see you again real soon. All right. Bye.